What's going on, you guys? This is Bridget Kelly, and you are locked into We Talk Weekly.
Peace to Pop Smoke, man. But this your boy Charles Gregory with the beautiful
Lauren Sizzle.
We got Lady S. in the building, man, and we have something. I like to say that this is one of the segments of the show that I love, right? And the reason why I love it to death is because I get the opportunity to talk to the good old folks, right? And the good old folks happen to be these three lovely young ladies, right, that came in to, bless us with their presence, right? I'm gonna put them to work though, because I've been hearing that they've been making their rounds and blessing everybody, but we got something special here, man. And so without further ado, Sizzle, who do we have today?
So we have Verbosity, hip-hop R&B trio based out of Philadelphia, who uniquely fuse rapping and singing into a musical collage of intellectual lyrics with an urban twist. So Verbosity consists of three childhood friends, Mackie Monet, Nia, is it Nia or Naya? Naya Imani, and Breezy Lachey. I got that right. Verbosity has performed throughout Philadelphia and the tri-state area, taking pride in being able to connect with audiences of various age demographics. And Verbosity has donated performance time and volunteer services for causes such as domestic violence, homelessness, pediatric AIDS, and more. And Verbosity is currently working on their first EP project. Is the EP out yet? Is it working on? It's in the works, yes, and it's soon to be exposed. Their new single, Temptation, from the upcoming project is available now on all major platforms. And we're going to hear a snippet of Give Me a Caption. So, welcome to the show, Verbosity.
Welcome to the show. Y'all ladies need headphones or something? Are y'all good? Y'all right? Okay, no doubt. Just make sure y'all talk to the mic for me.
Okay.
So check this out, right? The one thing that I love about this show, right, We Talk Weekly, is we get opportunity to interview the good old folks, right? Especially when it comes to, the talent, right? And coming out of Philadelphia. So that's going to be the first thing I ask, man. Like Philly. First of all, what part of Philly y'all come from? Y'all hail from?
I'm from South Philly. This is Breezy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Same, Mackie.
And I'm from Southwest.
Southwest. Shout out to Southwest. They're close to West Philly in the building, so I got to shout you out, right? And so how did y'all get together? That's the first thing. Like, how did, childhood friends, school, like, how did y'all get together?
So we met in school. We were friends first, and then we all realized we had the same ambition, same drive, same love for music, and we just got together from there.
Yeah, no doubt. So did it start in, like, say, for example, like a cipher or something, or, how did y'all find out that y'all had those talents?
We all had classes together, and we would write, and we would come together like, yo, I made up this song, and we're like, oh, let me add something to that. So once we started putting everything together, we're like, whoa, this could be something special.
Yeah, let's do this together.
Yeah.
I'm like, you hot? Let's be hot together.
I know that. We all hot, right? Yeah. And so what was the first song that y'all put together? Because I'm excited about, any artist, the one thing they always remember is the first thing they did, right? And so what was the first song that y'all...
We were just actually talking about this. The first song was called Keeping It 100.
Keeping it a buck, huh?
Keeping It 100.
No doubt. And what made y'all come up with that?
Honestly, I don't even know why.
I think that was the slang back then. Like, keep it 100.
Keep it 100.
That was, I think it was like...
I was about to say, I don't even remember. I don't even know. I can't even tell you. Mm-hmm. But that's what it was, Keeping It 100.
Yeah. So... amidst of all of the, there's a lot of music coming out, on the airways from sisters, right? How do you think you fit in within all of that, with the Nicki Minaj's to the, Meg Thee Stallions, the Cardi B's, all of that? How do y'all fit in?
We don't.
Yeah, I was about to say that we don't.
No doubt.
So what separates you?
Yeah.
I would say our message will be definitely different from the Megan Thee Stallions and the Nicki Minaj. Not losing credit to them, they're
Absolutely,
great artists.
absolutely.
But our lyrics, we want to kind of uplift women and let them know that they don't have to, compare themselves to those artists. To be something, we want to uplift young queens, let them know that they are queens, they could do so much with their clothes on rather than off. We just want to, push that message across to the audience.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So why that direction when most of the time, and I love the fact that y'all doing that, right? But that doesn't necessarily seem like the way that Hollywood and the industry is pushing that, right? So how can we change that narrative? Like, what do you think it takes to start pushing that?
Well, I mean, if everyone adapted to what the media was doing at the time, then there would be no special person. There would be no Nicki Minaj. There would be no Cardi B.
Right.
Everybody is different. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like us coming up and having a different message and a different approach to music is what's gonna catch people's attention. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their own style of music. Everybody has their own message, and I feel like it's not gonna be that hard
At all.
I feel like just as easy as they were persuaded to not wear clothes and get injections and not feel pretty, it's easier to tell them that they are pretty and that they don't need that and they don't have to be naked on TV. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. And most of the times, those people don't even want to do like that. Those type of things. They're it's just seen all the time. So it's like it's easy. You know what I mean?
Right. So what do you think about? Because not too long ago, Lizzo caught a lot of flack. Coming outside and I think she was at what game was I can't remember what basketball game she was at, but she for the most part, exposed herself to a degree, right? And so what you looking at that and understanding the lane that you're going through or to as it relates to your music, what did y'all think of that?
I thought it was a problem because it was Lizzo.
Absolutely.
I thought it was a problem because it was her. If it was, I don't want to name drop, but if it was anybody else with a different body shape, then it wouldn't have been as much of a problem.
I get that.
It would have been like, look at such and such at the game, and that's it. But they made that whole situation like a week worth of gossip to talk about because of her and because of how confident she is about her body.
Right.
They hate to see natural bodies, so she loves her, so why not?
I know that's right. What I have noticed, however, is that a lot of people are starting to look at sisters at, and understanding that sisters are curvy. These are natural women. It's not the size zeros, not the size ones that we might see on a runway or something like that. That's not true life, right? And so when it comes to like the little girls that you're kind of like making your music and thinking about them, what's the first thing that goes through your mind as you're writing your music?
Well, I mean, the beauty about being different is God made us all different. He made us in all different shapes and sizes. So I just feel like just by knowing that you're different is just a beauty in itself. So, I mean, that's it.
No doubt. Y'all have the way that y'all spit, because I've been paying attention. I mean, y'all got bars for days, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, and pretty much some that rival some brothers that I've been hearing, right? When y'all start to make that music, put it together, what do y'all think about? Like, because y'all got a harmony to y'all, a harmony perspective to y'all got a back and forth to y'all have straight bars, y'all got battle bars, y'all have like what do you think about as you putting that music together, It's dope.
I guess it all derives from emotion. However we're feeling at the time, that's how our music is going to sound. If we feeling aggressive, we're going to spit aggressive. If we feeling a little sad, maybe we might do a couple harmonies. You know what I mean? Like,
and everything is true life experience. Sorry.
No doubt. Who inspires y'all?
We have
like
a lot
each
of
y'all.
inspirations.
Like who inspires you guys?
Me personally, I love J. Cole.
Okay, I like J. Cole. Yeah.
I love J. Cole. Yeah.
Definitely Lauryn Hill, TLC. A lot of people compare us to TLC.
Okay.
We have a lot of inspirations. Beyonce.
I gotta agree with both of them.
Y'all on the same page, right? Yeah. No doubt. That's funny, right? That's how it is. I'm sure y'all starting to answer each other's sentences and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh, it's annoying.
So what do you think about, I can't think of the female rapper's name at this time, but she was talking about how, like, she didn't, when she rapped, or, you know, the image that she was trying to portray, she didn't, like, take off her clothes or, like, not have all that stuff on, but then she felt like she needed to just so that she can be bigger. I can't remember who it was, but, like, what do you think about
Probably
that?
a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm sure, because the industry can confuse your mind into, you know, being just like the other people. But, like, if you're like the other people, what makes you different from them, you know, or what the world is trying to, you know, make you fall into. So, I mean, I'm sure it was hard for her to do, but that's another reason why we want to do it, you know, because it hasn't been done really yet, you know, since TLC and, you know, back in the days. So, yeah.
Interesting.
And what are your thoughts about, like, the female rap culture? Like, how when you come into the rap game as a female, they always got to try to pit you against somebody else. Like, you know, same thing they did with, like, you know, Nicki Minaj and Lil' Kim, and then, like, you know, Cardi B and Lil' Kim. Like, what are your thoughts about that?
I feel like everything in life for a female is gonna be a little harder, and I always knew that. I feel like every female know that. Definitely, we stepping in a man. I said, a male dominant field. So, with that being said, already just being noticed as females is a big thing. You know what I mean? Just for people to say that they're listening to us and they're and that we're, like, you know, hot. Like, that's a big step. So the goal is to continually get them to listen, because we have something to say. It's just, you know, once they see past the looks, once they see past the fact that we are females, they start to listen as if we, you know, are just people. You know what I mean? Not a female, not a male, just people that are spitting fire.
Are there any concerns, because you know how, like, you know, of being a female rap boss and, like, just, like, you know, bodying your lines and all that and writing your own stuff, are there any concerns that somebody's gonna come at you and say, like, you got a ghostwriter just because you're a female? Because that's what they do.
Of course.
We know that they're gonna be saying that. We know that. We're not really concerned. We're not really concerned though. Yeah. I mean, people gonna talk, right? people gonna talk. I mean, if they're not talking, then we not doing nothing right. So they gonna talk regardless, whether we doing something positive
good
or
or
negative.
bad. Right?
Gonna talk.
If you had somebody right now that you can say, you know what, I'm gonna spit real quick in front of, who would that be? J. Cole. From the door, huh?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Sure.
No doubt.
Oh,
Goodness, I was gonna say that. Jay-Z.
Stop stealing my answers.
All right. Outside of J. Cole and Hove, right? Who would y'all like to be on an album with or a record with?
Wow.
Doing, like, you know, maybe y'all doing a hook, or maybe y'all doing a whole thing, or maybe y'all just going back and forth. Who would that be? What would be that
would
record?
be, like, dope. Lauryn
like,
Hill.
Who would it be?
Lauryn Hill.
Ooh.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. If we can get her making music, man. Come on, Lauren, we need you, right? We want you back.
I feel like her is a very dope artist. So she's I feel like we would make some magic.
They
with
would
her.
tell
She's
you
crazy.
I love her.
She is crazy.
Yeah, no doubt. And who's, I always forget her name. That's
Summer Walker.
Summer Walker.
Summer Walker,
Yeah, she's dope as well.
Yeah. So recently she came out and said she had like social anxiety. Right. And you know, I'm sure at times you guys can kind of relate to that, being on stage and just kind of being nervous. What would you tell, like, a Summer Walker to try to, you know, get her back in her music, to break her out her shell? I love you, Summer. I'm doing this for you. No.
To get her out here, to start, you can't be put on the spot because you are the spot.
Yeah, that's right.
And that a wise person told us that, and we never forgot it. We live by it. So once you realize that everybody that's in that crowd is equivalent to you, y'all all human. You know what I mean?
That's,
it's not like the only judge you have is God. So, like, why are you? Well, you have nothing to fear. You only fear in itself.
Yes.
So that's probably what I would say to her.
No doubt.
Just let yourself go. Be free, be happy. You love music, so show people that you love music.
Yeah.
That's great.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Nice. I know y'all funny. Y'all right on the same page. I love it. So, if it's always those times where somebody feels like giving up, right? In y'all group, have y'all ever felt like, you know what, this, you know, we can't do it anymore? And then what took y'all to the next level? Be like, no, we tripping, or no, we definitely gotta push. We're gonna continue to do this. Have y'all ever felt like giving up?
I don't feel like we ever wanted to quit. I will say, in the beginning, it was 2 rappers, 1 singer. Now all 3 of us sing. We kind of didn't think we could sing. Us 2, me and Naya, Mackie talking. But we came across a vocal coach, and he just like, "But y'all do know how to sing. Like, why don't y'all sing?" We just like, "No," like, you know, we like, "No, we can't sing." He like, "I'm listening to y'all right now." So there was a time where I just was like, "No, that's not it. I'm not singing." You know what I mean? But I never wanted to quit the group. But it just was like, y'all 2, you want to sing, y'all can sing, and I'll rap. You know, I'll be the spitter. But then I came around. I'm like, that's selfish. So, let me open up and share my gift that God gave me too.
I definitely don't think it was a time where we just wanted to be like, no, you know what, we're not doing this. No, it was never a time when we said we was going to stop.
Because we don't like taking the easy route, and I feel like that would absolutely be
quitting is easy. It's easy to say I give up. Yeah.
Where do you see yourselves in like the next 2-3 years?
I see us doing the same thing that we're doing now, just with a bigger audience. Just getting that message out further. That's what I see.
What's the difference that you see in like Philly artists versus like artists that you might go in to see New York and LA and things like that? Yeah.
It's sad to say. I feel like Philly is like a crab in a barrel type of city. Like, we don't support each other, and it's not a good thing. It's like when they only try to seem to start supporting when you get up there. It's like we don't support each other while we're all trying to be on the ground. Like, we all can support. We all can, but I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy.
What's support to you? Like, if you want to put that message out there, like, we need to support each other. What would be support to you?
I guess just uplifting each other. Like,
right.
It doesn't take much to uplift each other. It doesn't.
You literally can just retweet.
I was gonna say
exactly.
Post.
That's support. You know what I mean? It's not like that could be the easiest thing you could do is repost my stuff.
And the funny thing is they're very quick to post what somebody that's already there is doing.
Right.
Opposed to what we're trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? So,
and it's crazy. I think it's like really, really crazy how we go to different other cities and we get so much love, but not enough love in our own city. It's crazy.
Yeah. So how can we change that? Because what we talk weekly. This is we always do the so-called quote unquote hashtag Philly support Philly, right? That's the big that's kind of what everybody is saying now in Philadelphia. Do you think that's a start to kind of push to get everybody on the same page? How do you think we can get there?
I feel like we have it in us already, because there's certain situations where we do come together.
Yeah.
Right.
We just got to make those situations not be bad. You know what I mean? Like, when Meek was in jail, everybody was downtown.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, we was down there.
Yeah, we was too.
Yeah.
We were.
It was crazy, yeah.
But it's like it shouldn't be a bad thing that we have to support.
Come together.
We can come together in positive situations. We just need to learn how to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so this is about the time where we gotta hear something, right?
If you insist.
Talking.
I mean, all right, no doubt. You're gonna do some. What you with some music or you good? Y'all gonna ready?
We good.
All right, no doubt. All right, holla at me.
I know that it'll probably take us longer, but we
Down for the ride.
Come on.
Cause we not out here selling sex, we got respect and we ain't
Trying to compromise.
That's a dub.
so sex don't even ask.
Nope.
And yeah, sex sells, but that stuff don't ever
But
last.
when does it ever last? though?
Cause there's too many Barbianas.
It is.
Don't want degrees, rather be up in designer.
Be up in designer.
Double D's, fit T's, ghetto
Say
booties.
what? And they don't get it from their mama. So don't get mad when I ain't shaking my.
we is lost.
Not bad. Or I ain't cussing up a storm either. Yeah, I'm looking straight to my father. He said these girls need you get beastly with your clothes on. Call it jungle fever.
right.
Turn them into believers just like you was Justin Bieber, man. Can I do it?
You could do it.
We could do it, sis. Cause whatever phase these girls going through, we must
had to
admit.
miss.
Ladies, we represent each other, man. It's got me pissed.
Cause they be so ready to bust down.
We gotta stop tolerating them putting us down. But listen, ladies, they got us now.
Come
Hey,
on.
so fix your crown, Tatiana. Hey, don't let us down, Tatiana. We finna switch the sound, Tatiana. Show you how to love yourself without a clown.
Man, Tatiana.
Woo, okay. Tatiana, where you at? I love it. I'm just excited for you ladies. So before we go, I usually do something that I say, you know, what's the one thing that no one else knows about you? Right? And I mean verbosity. Tell me the one thing that none of your sisters know about you. Yeah, I'm going right down the line, so y'all got time to think.
I was about to say, you can't get us like this. We do everything.
Digging that purse you brought in, that nice little bag. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have on socks, so neither one of us.
None of us have on socks. Come on, dig. I need you to dig deeper.
We know everything about each other. Seriously. We don't have no friends, you guys. We have no friends outside of us. We are our best friends. We are our co-workers. We do everything together.
No doubt.
They get on my nerves.
Like we're not with each other for a day. We're like, oh, I know what she did today. Or I know what she was at today.
Yeah, we could probably tell y'all something about us that y'all don't know. But we don't have any secrets amongst each other.
That's funny. Yo, you guys are hilarious. I love you ladies. And, you know, once you come on, we say that you're a friend to the show, so y'all always can come back down. We always support and give a platform for especially Philly, because we truly believe Philly support Philly, right? And we understand that we got an outlet that we have been given, and, you know, we growing, and we always want to make sure that, you know, you guys are feeling supported. And if you feel like it's something that we can do, we make sure that we support you in it. Right. So just reach out. Manager, where you at? There you go. So make sure y'all reach out to us. So real quick, how can they get in contact with you, find out all that good old stuff, your music, downloads, all of that?
You can follow us everywhere on, y'all ready? YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever y'all got. You can follow us at Verbosity BMN. That's VERBOSITY BMN. Everywhere.
Yep.
Everywhere. No doubt. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What's next for Verbosity?
Single dropping March 6th. March 6th.
Disney World.
I know that's right. Hey.
Be like, I want to go.
No doubt. Okay. Real quick, if a little girl was looking at y'all, that's watching y'all right now, and it was one thing that y'all wanted to tell her, what would that be?
You are beautiful. You're a queen.
And never give up.
Follow your dream.
Be yourself.
Oh, that's a song. Write that down, too.
Be yourself. Yes.
No doubt. So shout out to Verbosity in the building, man. Give him my round of applause. Dude, I don't hear him. There we go.
We got you.
My round of applause to Verbosity holding it down, man. Repping Philadelphia well. And you guys are doing some great things, man. So I wish you continued success.
Thank you so much.
And keep representing Philly, man, because we need some more positive things. Given what Philly been going through for the past few weeks, we need some positive energy thrown out there, man. But shout out to you guys. You've been repping Philly well.
Thank you so much. Thank you
No
guys
doubt.
for having us.
So we'll be right back. We want to listen to a little bit of Verbosity. We'll be right back, y'all. Holla.
Fly so youngin' on the gram, yeah, and they ain't no capping. Say, give me a caption, give me a caption, so I can post up and make somebody mad. I might even tag him. I know that he's scrolling through all of my pics, but he ain't gon' tap him. I know that he see me on all of these trips, now he wanna act up. Texting me, blowing me up, asking who am I with, trying to act dumb. But I call that big mad. I'm dunking in chances you been had. Now double tab my clothes, you know I'm lit, toast stay white. Yeah, you like my drip, that's ice. You see it all on my neck, yeah. Come in.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Lauren Sizzle and Classy Lady Sparkle. And have you subscribed to our channel yet? If the answer is no, you need to subscribe now. Yeah, so stop what you're doing, go right now and subscribe. We like you, you like us, so go ahead and subscribe.
Come on over, be a part of the family of We Talk Weekly and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
So what are you waiting for? Subscribe
now.